What's going on, YouTube? It's the Bushy Beard, and I'm back, and I'm bushier than ever. And right now, we got Mac Miller at Rick Rubin's house. I was told to react to this the other day in the comment section, and I thought, what better way to do a Mac Attack Monday than something like this? I don't know if this is necessarily a rap video or an interview or what it is, but I'm excited to get into it. I hope y'all are having a fantastic holiday. And I know the New Year's is coming up, and we're hoping 2021 is a lot better than 2020. But let's get into it, you know? I don't think it could be much worse, to be honest. It wasn't bad for me. 2020 wasn't bad for me. I just know it's been bad for so many people, and that hurts my heart. So I'm hoping for everybody around the world that it's much better. And I know there's been a lot of restrictions lately that have been placed on people around the world, which is tough for anybody. So I hope you all are hanging in there. Just know that y'all are in my thoughts every day. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it.
The thing with me and Rick is he's been someone who's just been a really great friend and ear. I remember that the first thing he ever said to me was like, he came out, you know, bring you out and get you some tea. Sitting looking at like a really beautiful view. Comes down the stairs and he sits down next to me, and the first thing he said was, tell me everything. There he is.
How you feeling?
You go, dude. With mixtapes, I think I've put out.
So is Rick Rubin, is he a music producer? I'm assuming, because this is like a studio place, which, I mean, he has an interesting look for a music producer, right? It's not somebody you would think of normally when you think music producer.
Maybe like 10 projects?
Wow.
Like, let me think. Hold on. We can go through this.
Yeah.
Jukebox, High Life, Kids, I Love Life, Thank You. Do EPs count?
Sure.
Okay, let's count them. Why not?
Yeah, it's a project.
Yeah, it's a project.
That's a project.
All right. I Love Life, Thank You, 4. Blue Slide Park, 5. Macadelic, 6. Watching movies. Then I had those little like random offshoot EPs. There was Larry Lovestein and Delusional Thomas, that's 9. Then Faces, 10. Good AM, 11. Divine Feminine, 12. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot.
you don't. Sometimes you don't realize just how much you've done until you like sit down and reflect on it. That's sometimes what it takes to realize how busy you've been before you realize how busy you've been. That's a lot. 12 in a short amount of time.
This is oh, that's whoa, vocals. Slow down. That's nice. I have a tendency to really drown myself in my work. Do you know what I mean? Like nothing else exists.
I can definitely see that. That 100% I can see that in him. Is that he will get an idea and it won't stop, and he won't fully come out of that idea until it's absolutely perfect, and that could take a while, you know. And I think that's one thing I've learned about Mac, is that he is such a perfectionist, that he's such into his work that it consumed him almost a little too much, maybe.
And I think it's just kind of like perspective actually adds to the whole process, because you want to talk about life, so you have to live a little. You know? Alright, so we can technically... Fuck, now how do we match this up?
Back when I was young, back when I was dumb,
Back when I was saying saw something for the sun. Back when I was saying saw something when the thing saw coming, but it ain't no summer when I run. The more people I talk to, they're like, you should, know more about the.
And that's always something that's interested me, is watching somebody create a song. Because sometimes that's exactly the process, is that you're just like saying words until something sticks, and then you kind of like build off of it, and then finally you come out with this song. That's something that's always interested me, is because it's a different type of thought process for somebody that writes songs. When I wrote songs back in the day, I wrote like 4 or 5 of them. It took a long time for me to do it. And it was literally just writing things that came to my mind. I was not this way. This is like the musical genius kind of thing. People who are actually good at music can do this kind of thing. I was never really good at it. And so it would take me so long to just sit there and write. But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not a musical genius. I wasn't meant to do music. I like listening to it and I like reacting to it, but I was never meant to do it as like a full-time job. Mac, Peep, Taylor Swift, all those musical geniuses.
Business you're in. But I just make whatever I want to make, and then I just like try and fight for it, I guess. This type of thing always goes around. You got something you can say to say it. It'll take a little yeah. This type of thing always goes around. Still take a little time to break it down. You got something you can say and say it now. Cause you always got a lot. And I swear that I was better. Yeah. Sometimes I like start saying something and I'll be like, ooh, not there. Let me not go there.
Yeah, it's interesting. And again, like recording it so you can go back and listen to it. And you're not having to write things down. You're just saying it. Find out what feels good, continue to say it, build on it that way, and then you can always go back and listen to it. Absolute genius stuff.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess I try and do whatever's natural. And like, if I'm writing a super dark verse, I'll lay it down.
Yeah.
And then decide if that's where I want the song to go.
And just so I understand, why would be, if you write something really dark, what would be your reason not to think it would be right?
I don't think that that's the only aspect of life.
Yeah.
That's true.
Can you take me home?
Creed. Super underrated band. I love Creed. To a place where blind man
with arms wide open. Let's just clear that.
Captures that childlike. Yeah, I agree. That's 100% true. That's 100% true. I like that. That was great. That was a cool little thing. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't, you can get the dislike button. It's not going to hurt me. Or you can hit that like button because it's not going to hurt you. If you're new or you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. It really does help out the channel. We do Mac Attack Mondays every Monday. So if you like Mac Miller, please consider joining. I also have a full playlist of Mac Miller. I kind of started my channel with him. I can't believe we're on our way to 27,000. That's absolutely insane to me. The number blows my mind. So anyways, guys, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. And as always, until next time, YouTube, smile like you mean it from the Bushy Beard.